Why are you guys arguing
like,
so
why
much
is he
tonight?
so fucking
You guys have never
weird.
argued this much besides tonight.
No,
You
he's
guys
weird.
are
Weird. I didn't propose I can move into your apartment. That's weird.
Because you do weird. You message girls I talk to saying we're together.
That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
You did say really? You're mocking me. You're sitting here with the mic on talking to the chat. That's what I do. Nah. I'm a
Jack Doherty doesn't have a heart. He has an upload schedule. If you look closely at his career, you'll notice a disturbing pattern. Every time his views start to dip, a new girlfriend magically appears. He goes from Grace to McKinley, from Cristiana to Kat. Not because he's looking for love, but because he's looking for a high click-through rate. He treats these women like disposable batteries. He drains their energy for content, humiliates them for clout, and replaces them the moment the numbers drop. Today, we are exposing the toxic cycle of Jack Doherty's content girlfriends and how he turned his entire love life into a disgusting business model. The exploitation started with Grace. She was one of the first girls Jack brought into his world of chaotic vlogs. From the very beginning, Jack's intentions were clear. He didn't see a partner in Grace, he saw a character. He spent his time recording her, pranking her, and pushing her boundaries just to keep his young audience entertained. This was the moment Jack realized that a girlfriend's tears and frustration were worth more than her happiness in the world of YouTube.
In my head, I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring.
But his true colors came out during the breakup. Most people handle heartbreaks privately, but Jack turned it into a public circus. The lowest point? A video where Grace is being openly insulted and bullied by McKinley's friends right in front of Jack's face.
Take it, I will
I swear to God, you ain't gonna do that again. Oh!
Do it.
Oh!
You don't know how many fucking people you hurt, Jack. You just fucking let everyone just fucking embarrass me and shit.
Instead of standing up for the girl he had spent so much time with, Jack just stood there, cold and silent, watching the drama unfold. He didn't care about Grace's dignity. He only cared that the cameras were rolling. That was the moment we realized. For Jack Doherty, loyalty doesn't exist. Only views do. After discarding Samantha, Jack didn't wait a second to find his next target, McKinley Richardson. But this wasn't just another girlfriend phase. This was Jack upgrading his business model. He didn't just want a girl in his thumbnails anymore. He wanted a brand partner he could fully control. Their relationship moved at light speed, leading to a massive public wedding that felt more like a product launch than a ceremony.
Glass in honor of my brother Jack and his wife McKinley. Let's share this toast to a happy, healthy business wedding.
Let's go! Thank you, Julian. W. Julian. Come here. My best man. Congratulations. Let's go.
To the fans, it looked like a fairy tale, but in reality, Jack married her for one reason: profit. He didn't see a wife, he saw an employee. He started treating McKinley like a product, pushing her into more provocative content and using her body to fuel his engagement. He marketed their love story to teenagers while calculating exactly how much each couple vlog was worth. But the honeymoon didn't last, and soon, the cracks started to show. Only a few days after the big wedding hype, they suddenly separated. Do you guys even know the real reason why they split so fast? Well, if you don't, I'm about to tell you. Behind closed doors, Jack wasn't just asking McKinley to be his wife. He wanted her to be his main model for his OnlyFans business. He wanted to pimp out his own wife for digital subscriptions. When McKinley refused to be his financial puppet and stood her ground, Jack realized he couldn't control her anymore. The moment she said no to being exploited, she was no longer useful to him.
I realized that the way they did make their money was through OnlyFans. And that was something that I didn't judge them for. I was aware that they were doing that, but that was something I knew that I didn't want to do for myself. So, my parents were worried about me involving myself with people that, do that, because you are who you surround yourself with. And like at that time, my parents, I'm from Georgia, so very conservative. I grew up conservative. I grew up in church. So that was something that would be brought to me through other social media managers, even when I was underage. I was 16, yeah, and I would have certain social media managers and people talk to me about not OnlyFans, but different types of platforms that I could post on and get away with it when I was younger. So that was something I was very, very negative opinions. I didn't want to do it. But his employees, they would come up to me while I was there, and they said, hey, would you ever do OnlyFans? Like, you would kill it. And I was like, no, absolutely not. That's something I promised myself I wouldn't do, no matter the amount of money, nothing. I just wouldn't do it.
But the most disgusting part of this entire saga isn't just the fake marriage, it's the straight up theft. McKinley recently spoke out about a massive $300,000 payment she gave to Jack for a house they were supposed to buy together. Right after she handed over the money, they broke up. And guess what? Jack never returned a single penny. He took $300,000 from a woman he claimed to love and just kept it. He didn't just break her heart, he robbed her. This proves that Jack Doherty isn't just a toxic boyfriend, he's a financial predator who uses relationships to loot the people closest to him. After the financial scam with McKinley, Jack needed a distraction. Enter Cristiana Sansone. This wasn't a relationship, it was a casting call. Jack needed a new face for the thumbnails, and Cristiana filled that role. But the mask slipped very quickly. Jack became arrogant, treating her like an employee he could fire at any moment.
I got new hosts that can move into your apartment.
Please let them.
Please let them. Just kidding, pal.
Why are you guys arguing
Like,
so
why
much
is he
tonight?
so fucking
You guys have
disrespectful
never
and
argued
weird?
this much besides
No,
tonight.
he's
You guys
weird.
are
I have hoes that can move into your apartment. That's weird.
Because you do weird. You
That's
message
weird as fuck.
you message girls I talk to saying we're together.
That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
You did say you never did it earlier, though.
Yeah, not yesterday. Yesterday, me and Claire
I don't
were just
message any of the
making
guys
fun
you
of
talk
her.
to try to mess. Yeah, why do you make fun of girls that I'm talking to? Like,
Because me
stay
and
out of
Claire
it.
think she's
I don't
cringy.
talk about.
Chat,
I
you
don't.
know what?
I don't.
I'm gonna
I
out
don't
it.
go out of my
Guys,
way.
let's
I
look
don't
at
go.
Chula being
No,
cringy on
please
stream.
stop it. No, don't talk about my wife.
Wife.
Just listen to the way he speaks to her. I got new hosts that can move into your apartment. He is literally threatening to replace her with another girl while she is sitting right next to him. He treats her home, her life, and her presence as something he owns. He is telling her to shut up and devaluing her worth in front of thousands of live viewers. This proves that to Jack, Cristiana was never a girlfriend. She was just a host, a temporary worker in the Jack Doherty show until he found someone cheaper or more obedient. And finally, we have Kat, his current girlfriend. If you thought the previous relationships were bad, this is a horror show because now it's all live streamed. Jack uses Kat as a punching bag for his chat. He mocks her, insults her intelligence, and when she tries to defend herself, he uses a tactic called gaslighting.
Sorry.
No, I feel like fly right now, like you mocking and shit.
I'm not mocking you. That was like you do. I just couldn't do it as beautiful as you. Well, that's not mocking, really. You're mocking me. You're sitting here with the mic on talking to the chat. That's what I do. Nah.
Look at Kat's face. That is the face of a person who is mentally exhausted. She knows he's lying, but Jack denies it so confidently that she starts questioning her own reality. He breaks her spirit just to get a reaction from his chat. And let's not forget, this is the same man who crashed his McLaren and was more worried about checking the camera angles than checking if Kat's head was bleeding. He risks her life, mocks her pain, and lies to her face. It's not love, it's psychological abuse broadcasted for entertainment. Jack Doherty will keep cycling through women until his views dry up. He is a predator who feeds on self-esteem. But let's be real, we also have to ask these girls a tough question. From Grace to Kat, they all saw the history. They saw how Jack treated the girl before them. They saw the scams, the disrespect, and the public humiliation. Yet, they still signed up. Why? Is a blue check mark and a ride in a rented Lamborghini worth your entire dignity? Is the clout so addictive that you're willing to let a guy treat you like a disposable toy in front of millions? Jack is the villain, but this obsession with fame is what keeps his business running. At the end of the day, Jack Doherty is a lonely man in a big house. He has millions of dollars, but he doesn't have a single person in his life who actually respects him, mostly because he sold his humanity for views a long time ago. But did I miss anyone? Jack has gone through so many cast members that it's hard to keep track. If there's another victim of Jack's clout chasing that I missed, let me know in the comments below. If you're tired of these fake influencers, hit that like button and subscribe. Stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.